I have a problem. So, as many of you know, we all, as raiders in Raid Shadow Legends, we have issues, and there's many of them, let's be honest. But one of the biggest ones that is common among us gamers in this specific game is we like to hold on to a lot of junk, and we let it tend to add up over time. I, in particular, need to do a gear cleanse. My freaking account looks like a thrift shop after Black Friday. It's really is not good. I have so many different artifacts that I need to go through, and we have CVC with personal rewards coming up, and I wanted to make sure that I cleaned out a lot of these because I want to be able to go through the forge a little bit more easily, not have to constantly go back and forth between my inbox and putting them back into the freaking thing. It's a whole freaking thing. So today I'm going to do a gear cleanse because my account freaking needs it. And normally what I'll do, obviously, as we all do, is we'll go through and do different filters and try to decide, you know, specifically which items to keep and then just sell them all that way. Today I'm going to cheat a little bit. Although, let's be honest, it's not cheating if it's available, right? If it's a tool to be used, we should use it. This tool that I'm talking about is one that I'm going to try for the very first time, so bear with me as I sort through it and kind of figure it out and give it a try. But today I'm going to be trying out HellHades Artifacts tool. Big shout out to them, by the way. I was trying to log into my account and make sure that my premium account was working so that I could utilize this feature, and I was having troubles with it because I'm an idiot, and I reached out to their support and they fixed it like super fast and they were super nice. So huge shout out to them. This tool is freaking incredible. Okay, so that said, I'm going to utilize this tool to do the gear cleanse and maybe even show how it goes. And honestly, I'm probably going to make a lot of mistakes, and I dare you to call me out on it in the comments. If you see that I get rid of something that clearly should not have been gotten rid of, or maybe I should have kept something, you know, go ahead, feel free to call me out in the comments. I will take it full on because I am sure it's going to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with this. What I love about this tool is that you can go through and it has all these ratings, right? The white ratings are basically where that artifact is labeled right now. So like this one, for instance, is a strong item. And then if I were to level it up all the way to 16, it's considered, it could potentially be, very strong. So I like that it has all these labels because then I can go through and filter out anything that is bin worthy, very weak, average, strong, all the way up to whatever I want. Another note that I want to say is I did go in and make sure that my account settings were set to, my account progress was set to late game. I'm gonna be honest, I went back and forth on this for a while. I couldn't decide if I should put it mid game or late game. I am by no means end game, that's for damn sure, but I wasn't sure. I feel like I'm late game, but I let's be honest, my account's a fixer-upper. There are so many freaking areas that I need to go through and fix, but for now, we're just gonna focus on the artifact one. We're having it set to late game. What I love about this too is that as I add all of these different filters to this, it'll already show how many items I could easily just get rid of. I could easily just click sell mode and get rid of all of them. But what I also love about this tool is when I click sell mode, it automatically gets rid of anything that's already equipped to my champions, because I do not want to go through and get rid of all these artifacts that are already equipped to the champions, regardless of if they're really bad or not, because it would be a pain in the freaking butt to go through and fix that. So, and I'm really nervous to go through this and see how many items I leveled up all the way to 16 and watch it be like it's bin worthy or just bad. Another thing I wanted to make sure that I did is I don't want to do all of my rings and amulets and banners yet. I just want to go through with these items. And then what I'm gonna go through is I'm just gonna kind of go through each item individually and see for myself if maybe it's something to keep, if that makes sense. That way I'll make sure I'm not just tossing everything away, but already right now it's at 470. I'll take some of those off and get rid of it. Before I sell any of these as well, I want to note something really important. I am trying to save up as much silver as possible for the CVC. I mean, I'm saving up a ton of different items, but right now I'm trying to save up a ton of silver so that we can do another silver challenge. If you haven't seen my previous videos, I have 2 of them where I did a CVC silver challenge to see how many points I could get for the CVC using only silver. That was silver used in the forge and also with upgrading artifacts. Right now, I am at 110 million silver. Obviously, hopefully, I can get some more today as I sell all of these items. So today's video and the goal for what we're doing here is twofold. We're going to be cleaning out a bunch of gear so that when the CVC starts, I can go through forge a whole lot more easily. And two, I can get more silver because I like to hoard the silver. I'm a silver hoarder. Okay, so we're starting at 110 million. Let's see how much silver we can get. I'm gonna go ahead and go through those items in HH Gaming and their HellHades tool right now and get rid of any items and take it off of the sell list real quick, and I'll be right back to show you what we're gonna sell, and then we'll move on from there.
A few moments later.
All right, I think I've sorted this out. I went through and I removed some of the items that could potentially be strong and blah blah blah, or for items that are part of a set that I need more of generally when I'm building my champs. So I went through and did all of that. Now what I'm going to do is show you the process of adding it to Raid. I believe all I need to do is have this open, sell all, and it's supposed to automatically add it. That's so freaking cool. So it automatically added all of these items from the HellHades website, which is so freaking cool and totally over my head on how they make that happen, but it's freaking awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go through one last time and do a final check of any items that I want to maybe keep. What's really good here too, I think, is to make sure I don't get rid of a ton of items in sets that I need more of so that I don't mess myself up. Wow, I have so many bad toxic. Let's go ahead and click sell, which is 21 million freaking silver. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna be honest, I keep second guessing myself. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't get rid of some of these items. Maybe I should keep some of them, but like, nope, I'm trusting the process. I'm doing it. 392 items for going up for sale for 21 million silver. I'm a silver hoarder. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're down to 1,100, almost 1,200 items, which is freaking cool. The fact that I was able to just do that so quickly and so easily with this tool just makes my life so much easier, because I'm really bad about gear cleansing, which I'm sure a lot of you can agree and understand and relate to. Okay, so now what I need to do is I'm going to go through all of these freaking things and add all of these in there, because I still have to get rid of all of these artifacts that are in my inbox. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add these to my normal storage, and then I'm gonna go back to the HellHades website and do another cleanse and sell whatever using the same filters that I used before, and then we'll be back to go from there, and we'll see how much silver we gain from that. This freaking sucks. I swear to goodness, if there's like a secret button to just collect all and I don't know about it, I'm gonna freak out. That was a pain and a half, but now we're down to 36 items in the inbox, and it's safe to say that I've really needed this this freaking gear cleanse. All right, cool. We're gonna go ahead and sell these, which is another 2 million, almost 3 million, which is 86 more items. Sell that. We're down to 1,300, which is so nice. And then on top of all of that, we have 135 million silver. I think we started with, what do we say, 110? It's freaking beautiful. It's beautiful, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. Hopefully I didn't shoot myself in the butt and over trusting this website to choose for me what we were going to save and keep and whatnot. But that said, I feel good. It's like when you do like spring cleaning at home, you know what I mean? And you just get out all the trash. We had a dumpster here. We recently just did this. We rented a dumpster and we just cleaned out the house, and it felt freaking amazing. That's how I feel right now. Just feels nice to have it all cleaned out, and hopefully when I go to build champions during the CVC, I'm not like, I didn't shoot myself in the foot and get rid of some of these that we had. I wanted to test something real quick. I want to see if the tool, the HellHades tool, automatically gets rid of these items. I didn't get all of them. That's interesting. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell these as well. There's another almost 400,000 silver. I'm such a silver. I love my silver. Okay, here's where we're at. We're down to 1,300 artifacts, and on top of that, I didn't actually do my accessories. I only did, if we go back to the HellHades website, I'll show you. We only did the weapons, helmet, shield, gloves, chest, and boots. I didn't even do the rings, amulets, and banners. So one last check. I'm gonna go through and do that on my end, so you don't have to sit and watch me do all the same process over and over again, and then we'll see how much we can sell from there. All right, super simple. Went through these. We've got 88 items that were picked out that are either weak, very weak, bin, average, yada yada. Pretty much similar to the same filter that we use for the other items, the artifacts. Now let's go ahead and add these. All right, so it's got all these items chosen, but one thing I do want to keep, even if they are a little bit weak, just because of I want to keep all the specials, I think. So I'm gonna go through and keep all the special items. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and sell this for another 5 million. I'm just, again, trusting the process. We're just gonna get rid of it. This one, I'm not as, full on, but it was nice to kind of clear that out. Plus, like I said, we've got some good silver right now. 140, that's freaking great. All right, so we gained 30 million silver-ish. We went from 110 to 140. We were able to clear out a bunch of artifacts, do a gear cleanse. We were able to do a gear cleanse. That way, when we start the CVC, I can go towards the forge and get a ton of items into my storage, and I don't have to worry about filling it up too quickly. Obviously, I'll have to be a little bit careful and clean it out as I go, but I won't have to do it every 2 seconds. There's been a couple CVCs where I only had maybe 20 spots available in my storage, and so I could only do 20 forge items at a time. Then I'd have to go sell some, and then it was a pain in the butt. So I'm glad we have that. We have more silver to go towards our CVC that's coming up. This CVC, I plan on going all in. I've got 7,000 gems. I've got 140 million silver. I have a ton of safe resources, as we shared earlier. I think I'm actually going to be going for a goal of 1 million points in this upcoming CVC. Now, the reason why that's actually super huge, some of you that might get that regularly, that's going to be the first time I've ever hit 1 million. In fact, the most I've ever done is 700,000 CVC points. So my goal this time is to go for 1 million. So it's a bit of a push, but we're going to go for it. We're going to try and do all the fun silver things. Again, if you haven't watched the previous CVC silver challenges, you can go ahead and watch those here. I'll show them for you. They were a lot of fun. It was really cool to see how many CVC points I was able to gain just from silver alone from doing the forge and upgrading artifacts. I'm also going to be doing some other cool videos here coming up showing me go after this new fusion that's coming up. Go ahead, comment, tell me if it's bad or not to do it, but I haven't done a fusion in a while because I usually just save all these things for CVC and then so we're going to be doing the fusion that's coming up. I'll be showing my process as we go with there, and also I'm going to be starting a free-to-play account, and we're going to be doing a free-to-play challenge as well. So I'm really excited. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I really appreciate you if you've watched it this far. Go ahead and be sure to subscribe. Check out the other videos, especially the CVC challenge ones. I thought that those were so much fun. We're going to do some polls here too during the upcoming fusion and CVC. So I hope you have an amazing freaking day. Keep killing it, and I'll see ya.